Welcome back to Spyro. We saved Conan.
Where's his chair? He's supposed to be whining about becoming the king, even though he's... whatever.
You think that was intentional? All the badass dragon names are outer whips.
Maybe. I wouldn't be
Well,
surprised.
they probably just came up with list names and they just gave them at random.
And it just so happens all the badass names are utter puny dragon quotes. Something like that.
Potentially. Who knows?
Okay, you know what? Minor nitpick time. Stairs like these in games bug me, because do they expect people to, like, physically jump up them every single time in, like, real life? Because in, like, nobody jumps up their stairs. The stairs are supposed to be designed so that you can step up them.
Excuse me, speak for yourself. I jump upstairs all the time.
Freak!
Okay, Lewis, question. How many stairs have you seen where the individual steps are as tall as you are? Okay, Mike, I rest my case. My case is resting.
Well, I think, it's better than Ocarina of Time.
Your case needs to get off its ass and exercise.
To be fair to Ocarina of Time, they only did that once in Dodongo's Cavern.
Great!
Off the top of my head, I believe you're right.
Where you had to, like, climb up.
Individually climb up each step.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a pretty large staircase in Toy Story.
Well,
But that's justified.
That one at least had an excuse.
Yeah, that's justified. You're a toy.
Okay, let's see.
And survey says...
Ivor.
Tomato, tomato.
It's pronounced Frankenstein.
You've known?
I forget.
Alright. How many dragons are in this game? Like, that you have to save, I mean.
I can look it up real quick. Give me a second.
Okay, I have another question. Is it possible to, like, lose a gem? And not...
No.
No? Okay, because, like,
It's not like if you get hit, you lose gems. Once you have it, you have it.
No, but I mean, like, is it possible to, like, knock an enemy off the stage and then lose a gem that way or something?
The gem spawns when you hit the enemy, not where the enemy dies.
Okay, so... And they don't, like, bounce around or anything and could fall off.
No, if you can knock enemies around with a charge, but the gem appears when you actually hit them, not where they fall.
Okay,
Yeah.
so...
And enemies are positioned where they're nowhere near, like, bottomless pits or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about it falling down.
Alright, so there isn't anything worse. There isn't any... Oh. Hello, Eternal...
Hello, Eternal Region.
Okay, what was this about... Oh, wait, you put the PS1 disc...
I put the disc in my PS3.
Oh, okay.
I have one of those cool PlayStation 3s that's backwards compatible.
They're all backwards compatible
They're
with
backwards
PS1 games.
PS1. That's nothing to brag about. You want the PS2 one.
That's what I have.
Oh, okay, that's something to brag about.
What do you think I was playing with Jack and Daxter on?
Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe it was the HD collection.
Well, I have that now because obviously my Jack 1 disc is borked.
Well, you should have got it earlier.
Well, why would I buy it if I thought my disc was fine?
For HD neatness. I don't know.
It actually does look really good in HD.
Does Haven City look better in HD?
Well, Haven City looks bleak no matter what you do, but at least it's
Well,
higher res.
there you go.
At least it's higher res.
It's crap, but it's HD crap.
Yeah. So instead of... It's like looking at your crap right down on your toilet floor as opposed to looking at your crap through the murky waters of the toilet bowl.
A little too much information there, Ted.
so
By the way,
that-
the answer is 80 dragons.
That's
80
why they
dragons.
do that. That's why they do that. I always wondered why people mess up public restrooms that way. I thought they were being trolls, but they really just wanted a higher resolution quality.
So much clarity.
I can see the individual pieces of corn.
Everyone, look at here.
On a more serious note, your shit goes into the shit receptacle. Not the urinal, not the floor.
That is the oddest name for the toilet I ever heard in my life.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders.
Why does
Boris,
every
what happened to
dragon in World... Every dragon in World 2 looks different.
One glide.
This,
Like-
that one? That one looks jacked, honestly. Like it bench presses stuff.
Spyro, do you even lift?
The reward he's talking about here says rewards good gliding. He's really talking about this one particular area where you pretty much have to fight the fucking camera and make glide.
Yeah.
Oh.
I found it by complete accident.
Yep.
Is this the area you're in right now, or?
Yep.
It's right here. You have to
Go around the
you have to fly around the canyon. Yeah, nah, too high. I mean, too late. Whatever, you missed. That's the point.
And then you have to run all the way back up there to try again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd almost prefer a checkpoint in a bottomless pit over that.
Well, that's speedrunning tactics. I don't want to actually have to get a game over.
Since I haven't gotten very far into the game, does it get any more cryptic than that?
No, I mean there are a few more instances of similar kind of dickishness, but it doesn't get really more dickish now. It's not like you have to run through a wall that looks solid but isn't.
I
yeah.
hate that in any game that does that, or, you know,
Yikes,
or the
that-
bottomless pit that's not bottomless, you know, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
There's none of that. There's just a few. Okay, that was kind of hard to see.
That big enemy back there had a
20.
purple gem, yeah. Okay.
So I assume the only thing left is in that one room then.
Yep.
Jump cut? Oh wait, no, there's still gems over. Oh.
If I had the
boy.
hover from Spyro 2, I can make that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
wow.
always odd going back to older games and not having the handicaps you had from
not
newer
having
games.
the special ones. Yeah, like going back to Crash 2 from 3 and then realizing I can't dash anymore makes me sad.
I think the worst instance I had of it was when I was playing the original 8-bit Mario 1, and I shook my controller like I could actually get the little spin thing.
Noob.
Wow. Nah, I think to me the worst is going from Crash 2 to Crash 1. No slide.
Yes, the slide.
No belly flop.
No long
belly
jump,
flop.
no belly flop, no hover spin from 3, which would have made
Well, hover
life a
spin
lot
I didn't
easier.
find. Well, in 1, yes.
No fruit bazooka.
Well, the Fruit Bazooka is just broken.
It is, but it's awesome.
What's actually weird about the Fruit Bazooka is that I actually found it really cool when I first played the game, and nowadays I don't even bother.
I thought I'd be stuck here forever.
Well, if you know how to play the game just fine, you don't really need it, but...
Those birds might look tough.
Oh, I just use it to destroy Nitro's enemies off in the distance before I get to them.
Oh yeah, and chickens.
Yeah.
And chickens. You know what? I've never tried that.
It's hilarious.
Fruit bazooka the chickens.
So, you missing something?
He needs to open a
the
chest
unlock.
with a key.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
I was here for a little bit.
It's not the hardest level, but it
No,
can get...
it's not the worst offender so far.
Well, this is the biggest level we've seen so far.
Oh, wait until this one level later in the world.
Since we were just talking about Crash Bandicoot, let me ask about this game. Is there any level that's as annoying as Cold Hard Crash?
No.
Thank God.
Cold Hard Crash is a whole nother level of obnoxiousness.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're trying to get the damn gem.
Well, that's why it's obnoxious.
Yeah.
Well, I've already recorded it, so we'll see.
In time. In time.
That looks like an uncomfortably close jump.
There are a number of those in this game, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the only way you'll fail is if you hit glide too low in your jump, I assume.
Yeah. And they make it a point to tell you. I think it's like 2 dragons that actually waste their time telling you if you glide at the very top of the jump, you'll get the most distance.
Yeah. It's just one of those I prefer 2 and 3, where if you hit triangle, Spyro will float up in the air about 2 or 3 feet or something to give him a little extra height if you're just about to miss a jump.
Yeah, it's just a safety net just in case you mess up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are we going to the
Cliff Town.
Cliff Town.
Does it have cliffs in it?
I wonder.
These are the loading screens, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the level is flat grassland with no houses in sight.
I believe this is the really big obnoxious level.
Yeah, this yeah, actually, this is the level I stopped my my progress. This is the last level I did, but I stopped in the middle of it because I was missing like 2 or 3 gems, and I just couldn't find them anywhere. So I'll use this as a guide.
Yes, this is 100% run through, so by all means use this if you want.
Okay, what the heck is that thing supposed to be?
Is what?
That thing, the orange
It's
an enemy.
lady.
It's a giant orange fat lady with a cauldron, obviously a witch.
Eh.
Alternately, it could be Spyro's Aunt Helga and her shadow clones. You know what?
See that.
It looks like a giant orange fruit with a lady shape to it. What is that?
Fuck
You're the
it.
one. You're
Just
the one
give
trying
up
to.
and tell me.
You're the one trying to explain it, Lewis.
Do you have to kill all the enemies to get gems, or just some of them?
All the enemies have gems. Yes.
Okay, so... And they respawn, I assume?
They respawn, but if you kill them already, they just give you another thing to get closer to an extra life.
Yeah,
They are called fat mamas.
not big
Alright.
mamas. They
just-
seriously missed
no.
that
How's the
opportunity.
dragon supposed
No,
to
not
flame
big.
with
They
that
look nothing like
water?
Martin Lawrence.
Remember, Spyro, flame won't harm metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
I already figured that out. Thanks.
Wow, it's World 2 and they're finally explaining that.
No, Dragon of World 1 explained that too.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just have the dragon say at the beginning of that monologue, just in case you're an idiot?
What does that guy remind me of?
Only you can answer that, Ted.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the little guy from the beginning of Disney's Aladdin.
Now, is there any indicator in the pause menu of which levels have the egg in them?
After you enter the level, yes.
Okay. Alright.
Okay then.
He's like, the level doesn't seem too bad at first, really. I mean, you get to the very top, and then suddenly Spyro comments, "Oh, what are those sparkly things across the river?" That's a
And
whole
then
other
he's like,
part. That's a whole other part of the level, my boy.
And it's wide open with no landmarks, so good luck finding shit.
Yep.
Yeah, because, like, this town segment doesn't seem all that annoying.
No, the town segment's the easy part.
Yeah.
Do you get anything extra for heating up the cauldron?
Yeah, gem came out.
You got
Oh.
a gem for.
Alright.
If you see anything that doesn't look like it's part of the terrain, torch it.
Or interact in some way.
Yeah. Torture or ram it with your head.
Oh, look! Look! Leonardo da Vinci's priceless painting, the Mona Lisa. Let's see if I get anything for burning it.
You doing Twisted Metal too?
Wait, what do you get for burning the Mona Lisa in Twisted Metal 2?
A cheat code.
For what?
Different level. Level from Twisted Metal 1.
You don't get 20 years in prison for destroying a priceless artifact?
Prison?
You
No
know,
such thing.
in Twisted Metal, everything you do should land you in prison. It never does.
There's only one cop in the entire world in Twisted Metal. Her name is Outlaw. And she gets sent to fucking space.
Okay. I don't know what's worse, the space part or the name.
Have you ever played Twisted Metal?
I played
I
Twisted
played a
Metal
little bit of 2.
Okay, that's all that matters.
The only game.
Okay, no, on a serious note, no.
Enzo!
What's on the other side of that?
Hi, Enzo! You're a dragon now.
Find out.
We got a slightly less lame dragon than the other recognizable names. Do
I
any
don't
of
know
you
who
even know who
Enzo
Enzo is? It's
Nope.
Are you referring to Reboot?
well, possibly. I don't know if
There's
there's
the
an
Enzo in
Enzo in
Reboot.
that.
Yeah, there's an
There's
Enzo.
an Enzo in Reboot.
The Enzo I was thinking of is from Bayonetta and Devil May Cry.
Oh, the Joe Pesci guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, is it the same character in both series, or is it just
It's vaguely implied to be, but at best it's a reference. At worst, it's definitely a reference because Bayonetta does that. Like they have a journalist named Antonio Redgrave, and there's Enzo and etc.
Is that where your PlayStation Network name came from?
Yeah.
Oh. Good to know for future reference.
Lewis's origin story.
Oh, here we go.
Yep.
You can go just straight to the dragon to end this, but no.
100%.
So many shinies.
100%.
that bird was just minding its own goddamn
It has
business?
a gem.
It's an
Oh,
animal.
so mugging's okay now, is it?
It's an
Well, they would've-
animal. We're a dragon.
Well, they do try to attack me if I get too close.
Yeah. Well, no, they're just being territorial. It's their god-given right.
No.
But Lewis is right. We are a dragon. Natural selection, motherfuckers.
Survival of the things that don't get set on fire when you breathe fire on them.
I don't know. It doesn't seem awfully fair. I mean, the rest of these guys don't have extra lives or health bars or anything.
How do you know that? They could just be respawning somewhere.
What? They respawn when you die.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Soul Steel.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the final dragon of the level.
But
Yep.
we've still got 5 more things to find.
No, 105.
What? 105?
This is a 400 gem level.
Town.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind.
That dragon should have been Enzo. It should
Yeah,
have
actually,
been
it does
Enzo.
have a. Yeah, he has a similar speech pattern. You're right.
Yeah, so now that we save that dragon, we get a convenient warp back up to this area.
Wait, you can warp from save point to save point?
No. There's just a whirlwind that lets you come up here quickly.
Oh, well. Okay, then.